July 22nd through 30th is National Moth Week, and here at the Kane County Forest Preserve, we're celebrating by learning more about this intriguing species.
The purpose of Moth Week is to dispel myths about moths and increase awareness of the important role they play in our ecosystem. Encouraging people to document moths can aid in their conservation.
If you want to help add to the moth database, you can become a citizen scientist yourself and submit pictures on the National Moth Week website to places like iNaturalist and the Encyclopedia of Life. The community can even help identify the moth species.
There is so much diversity, and with over 160,000 species of moths, it can be difficult to identify just one of these insects, like this yellow underwing moth, or this Luna moth.
Narrowing the search down to the family level can help with identification. The most common families in Illinois are the Saturniidae, Erebiidae, and the Noctuidae.
Most moth species share a similar life cycle, beginning as an egg, continuing into larva, and eventually forming a cocoon around itself. In the cocoon, the moth transforms into an adult ready to emerge.
Moths have many habitats but can sometimes make their way into our homes. Instead of viewing moths as a nuisance, try considering that moths evolved around 300 million years ago, and modern humans are only 315,000 years old, so we're actually in their home. Something interesting you may not have known is that not all moths are nocturnal. Some are diurnal, which means most active during the day, like this Virginia tenuchid. Moths are able to find host plants to live on and eat using special smell receptors called chemoreceptors. They also use these chemoreceptors to find mates.
You may have noticed and seen how some moths flock to your porch light or swarm around street lamps. This is because most moths are positively phototactic, meaning attracted to light. It is hypothesized that this is because they use the moon to navigate, which would normally be the only source of light while they are flying at night.
Now that you know more about the life cycle, species, and behavior of moths, you might ask yourself, why do they matter? Moths play a vital role in the food web as fuel for many other animals. They are also responsible for pollinating a myriad of native plants, such as evening primrose and morning glory. Several species of plants are only pollinated by moths, such as jimsonweed, which is pollinated by hawk moths. Because moths are sensitive to their environment, even slight changes can result in stark losses in population. Because of this, moths are known as indicator species because their presence can indicate the health of the environment. Moths are a threatened species, and their population has decreased by 33% since 1968. This has caused a ripple effect and decreased the number of bats since they lack a food source. Causes of this decline include things such as light pollution, habitat loss, chemical pollution, invasive species, climate change, and artificial light at night.
Now that you know more about moths, you can educate your friends and even become a citizen scientist yourself by submitting pictures of moths in your area. You can also join us for our Moth Mania program on August 2nd at Leroy Oaks Forest Preserve.
Thanks for joining us at the Kane County Forest Preserve, and we hope to see you again soon. Happy National Moth Week!